Salutations, cinephiles. This is Ron Lamont here, and I've watched a bunch more movies, and I'm here to review them. Let's start off with a big old Marvel movie, ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Now, I don't know much about Kung Fu magic, but I do know that once you get rid of 9 of them, there's one to rule them all, and it turns you invisible, and so the Eye of Sauron can't find you. Good job, Shang-Chi. Hope you throw the rest of them in the fires of Mount Doom. Next is James Bond, No Time to Die. That's right, he's got a license to kill, but no time to die. If you want to put dying on James Bond's schedule, you're going to have to take a number because he's got no time for it. You know what he does have time for? Killing other people. My favorite part of this movie is when he killed people with his car. Not by running them over, but by machine guns coming out of the headlights. Of course, you got to steer the car exactly where you want. You got to aim the whole car. It's difficult, but James Bond can do it. Next is the massive science fiction film I've been looking forward to, Dune. Dune. Based on the very thick books by the same name. Now, don't get it confused with David Lynch's Freaky Dune, and that starred people like Sting. This is not Sting Dune, this is Zendaya Dune. Sting Dune, Zendaya Dune. Sting Dune, Zendaya Dune. See? Everybody's fighting on this sandy planet over the spice. Everybody worships the spice and wants the spice and kills each other. The only spice I would be worth killing over is pumpkin spice. Let me tell you, if there was a whole planet full of this stuff, I'd be putting on my spacesuit and going to war. Next is The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. That's a long title, but it's a sequel to The Hitman's Bodyguard. So you know they're going to go for a three-peat and do The Hitman's Wife's Neighbor's Bodyguard. Part 4 will be The Hitman's Wife's Cook's Neighbor's Bodyguard, or The Hitman's Wife's Second's Cousin's Dog's Veterinarian's Bodyguard. It's going to be a whole bodyguard universe, so get ready for that. Next up, who can make the sun rise? The Candyman can't. The only candy this guy's handing out is murder. Is murder candy? No. He appears when you say his name, just like Beetlejuice, so watch out. I give this Candyman 3 everlasting gobstoppers and 5 screams. One of my favorite recent movies is Jungle Cruise, although I was sad to learn it did not star Tom Cruise. But it did star the big old rock. He loves movies with jungles in them. If you can get the word jungle in the movie, even better. I think The Rock was happiest when he finally got to throw away that little newsboy cap and that uncomfortable vest for his signature khaki t-shirt. Boy, The Rock loves to do a movie in a jungle with a khaki t-shirt. I think it's in his contract. I enjoyed it very much and give it 3 Tom Cruises. Cruise. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Space Jam. And I have a hard time even explaining what this movie is about. It's about LeBron James and Bugs Bunny, and they gotta play basketball, but it's in a video game and a computer because they gotta save LeBron's son from an algorithm. Porky Pig raps in it, and I think Bugs Bunny dies. And on top of all that, no jam in the movie. I'd rather go have a nice piece of toast or an English muffin with a lot of jam on it than this Space Jam. Lastly but not leastly, everybody was talking about the Suicide Squad. Not many of them committed suicide. They should have called it the Homicide Squad. And their number one superpower was the F word. Watch out for Polka Dot Man. Well, that's all the time I have. I'm off to get a good crisp BLT, maybe with a little jam on the side. This is Ron Lamont saying see you at the movies, and put some M&Ms in the popcorn. Live a little.